So I've been telling you about this project for a long time, and now it's finally here, and you're here. My man Richard Nilsson is finally here with us.
Thank you.
I'm curious, man. We talked a lot about this before, but Michael Jackson, Nelson Mandela, all this beautiful, amazing project that you have been doing. Tell us how this started.
Well, I started to work with the Jackson family 2010.
And then you actually, the project, the Adventure of Humanity, was started in 1999, right?
Yeah, in 1999, the project was started because when I came there, I was thinking, what can I do for the family in order to honor Michael Jackson, but also honor the family and the fans. And singing, I cannot sing. Here I will not help with anything. And then I was thinking about the humanitarian side, because everyone in the world know that Michael, he was the greatest entertainer on the planet. I mean, he was the number one in the music industry.
Arguably, he's the biggest celebrity in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree. But many people are not talking about the humanitarian side of Michael. So I think, for me, one of the absolutely best things I could really honoring him, it was to continue his humanitarian work.
Isn't he in the Guinness Book of Records?
Yeah.
As the biggest
donator
in the
the
history.
world. And then Michael had a very, very beautiful project. He was started in 1999 together with Nelson Mandela. And this project called The Adventure of Humanity. And everyone know what happened with Nelson Mandela. He was wrong in prison for many years, and he came out, and he didn't have any anger or hate against the people really put him in jail. And Michael, he loved Nelson Mandela for this. I mean, Michael, he was a humanitarian. So Michael, he decided to make 2 concerts in favor of Nelson Mandela's Child Fund. Then we know what happened. I mean, Michael passed away, Nelson Mandela passed away. So basically, the Adventure of Humanity project,
The project died down.
It died. So 2014, I invited the chief of Mandela and Mr. Jackson, because I would like to connect the 2 families again. It was really important to unite them, and to get this really up and running. So I connected with some of the Tibetan monks who was working for
Dalai Lama,
Dalai
right?
Lama.
Dalai Lama.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And from that on, we keep on moving. Tara Gandhi, the granddaughter of Mahatma Gandhi, come in and made a huge support for the humanitarian project. And this trip, I connect the 4th really big humanitarian legacy.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and that was, now I was ready to, now the foundation was ready, because now we are fully supported by the Jackson family. We are fully supported by the Mandela family. We are supported by Tara Gandhi, which is really the granddaughter who was living together with Mahatma Gandhi. It's very, very important. And we have His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who is probably today the biggest living symbol for peace.
Incredible. By getting all those families, explain to us, what is the purpose of, like, not only to get those families, and how do they participate, be more active in helping to raise funds for all the projects that you have in mind?
One of the big things by uniting them, each legacy is individually very, very strong. But when I'm uniting the legacies, it means that I take the legacy of Jackson, the legacy of Mandela, the legacy of Gandhi, and the legacy of Dalai Lama, and we put them together, and when we start to communicate with one voice. So all of us have, let's say, signed a paper where we all agree to speak about love, peace, unity, equality, friendship, and happiness between all humankind. So we are moving this project on many different levels, let's say, yeah. And then we are connecting with for example, the soccer, what we're doing
Yes,
here.
Zico All-Star.
With the Zico All-Star game.
Which was unbelievable. Jermaine performing was unbelievable for us.
Jermaine performing was unbelievable, and all the players were unbelievable. The whole organization is unbelievable.
Thank you.
And the fans and the karaoke is unbelievable.
Yes.
Because it's when everyone is working together, we can get the results we are looking for.
Yeah. Well, we've been doing this for 14 years. I was always into organizing events and everything. And a lot of people relate you to the humanitarian side,
yeah,
but they don't know your entrepreneur side, which
yeah.
You have a lot of events, parties, and you through a lot of stuff. And you have a beautiful house, Villa Oxygen, which I was able to be there in 2017. So I want you to speak more about your entrepreneur side and things that you did that were really, great, that you really you're really proud of it.
Yeah. I have always been into the entrepreneur side, huh? And actually my background, I'm a corporate guy. I'm a guy from corporate. I'm the guy who was running financial services, businesses. I started my first firm when I was 19 years old. And when I was 32, 33, in 2005, I decided to sell off everything. I was traveling 200 days per year, and my business,
It's cruel, right? It
was growing. I had offices in Switzerland, offices in Sweden. I had a rep office in Russia, a rep office in Paris. I was everywhere. I was traveling. And I remember myself because it was 23rd December, 4 o'clock in Moscow airport. And I'm calling into my secretary in Sweden to ask her to buy Christmas presents to my kids, because I didn't have time to buy their Christmas presents.
Yeah, must be cruel, yeah.
And when I switched off that phone, I was thinking, what I'm doing. This is not
worthy.
This is not how it should be. Yeah. Moscow airport, 4 o'clock, 23rd of December, I decided, now I'm selling.
It's a very nice story, yeah.
That is exactly what I was doing. I sold off everything. Mm-hmm. And I said, now I will invest 10 years of my life in my kids. Mm-hmm. That is what I will do.
So that's when you started doing parties too and all
that stuff?
Yeah,
then I moved to Monte Carlo. I sold my business, moved to Monaco. Mm-hmm. I mean, all the sport people, etc., they are there. So I bought a house in Cannes. And I said, now I will start with the event business. And within 5 years, I would take the first Hollywood star to the villa. And I did. After 3 years, I got a very nice deal, and I become specialized in lifestyle brands, mm-hmm. Who was looking for the lifestyle concept, let's say, huh?
Very cool.
And here, so I was a little bit niched, but that is how I was going.
That's amazing.
And then Jackson came in, and then we were in business.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So when I met you the first time, when it was in Las Vegas, in Joe Jackson's birthday party, exactly. And then we met there, and I remember the girl Juliana, which is our friend, who hosted the party, and she said he's from Brazil, mm-hmm. and she never said anything about me being a son of Zico. And the first thing you told me was, I love soccer, and I love the '82 World Cup.
Yeah.
And then I asked you, what are your heroes? And you say, Socrates, Zico, Falcao, and you didn't even know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
So who are, besides, the Brazil part, who was your childhood hero that you loved soccer? You can't say Zico just because of me, okay? Just say somebody else.
No, but I know that you're supposed to say that, but the thing is, I was Zico, and my very good friend, he was Diego Maradona.
Okay, when you were playing?
When we were playing.
So you played as Zico?
I was playing like Zico. I grew up with football. I still have the old, the tape recorder.
VHS? You mean VHS? Okay.
Exactly, VHS.
Yeah.
And I still have all the goals from 1982 for all the teams. Huh?
Only beautiful goals from Brazil.
All the beautiful goals, and I have the last 60 minutes recorded between Brazil and Italy.
A little sad, but still beautiful football. But
at that time, for me, Paulo Rossi was my enemy, because for me, I was supporting Brazil.
So, you're Swedish, but deep inside you're a little Brazilian there.
I'm a little bit Brazilian. But it was a football, it was from another planet.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was
incredible. It's beautiful. I know all the goals in that tournament. And the free kick your father did.
Scotland, against Scotland. Yeah.
I don't even think you can get a stamp in between that corner. And you can't imagine how many times I've been on the football pitch and make that shot.
You tried yourself.
I was a very, very active football player once.
Who are your favorites for the World Cup?
Well, Brazil is a favorite. Germany, France.
Argentina is always.
Argentina is always good. And it's a little bit pity that Italy is not there.
Yeah,
because Italy should be there.
Yeah, like all the big teams. It makes the World Cup, more interesting, of course. After that party in Las Vegas, I was able to bring you here to Brazil. You named me as an ambassador of the project, which I felt really honored, to be the ambassador of the Adventure of Humanity in Brazil. And then we did an auction for the Billie Jean lithography. The lithography of the lyrics of the Billie Jean song. And it was amazing. And then in the All-Star game in 2016, all the players also wear the white band that Michael Jackson used to wear as a peace sign.
Exactly. And it's really, really great to see that all these stars, these superstars, really take care, and that is what it's all about. But you see, and this is what brings the greatness in a personality, and because the greatness is not only what you achieve on the football ground, or if you're an excellent actor or musician. The real greatness is actually how you choose to use your fame to help others.
Yes, of course. And in 14 years we've been doing this game, and we've had so many great stars coming.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Mind you, they come for free.
Yeah.
Never ask for a dime, and they support it, fully support the cause. And it's beautiful, because that's what brings people together.
If you have the sport and you have a music, you have a very beautiful cocktail, my friend.
Of course. There you go.
All right.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
There you go. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.